Nyck de Vries was fired by AlphaTauri after 10 races into his first season in Formula 1. Danny Ricciardo will be his replacement from this weekend onwards, and for de Vries this means he has to look for something else. But what is possible? What are the options out there? Well, here at GPFans in this special, let's take a look at what could be on the cards for the now absent Dutchman from AlphaTauri. Remember, if you like what you see here or anything else in the channel, hit subscribe down below, and don't forget GPFans.com and GPFans Global for all the latest breaking Formula 1 news. De Vries came to Formula 1 as an experienced driver with championships in Formula E and Formula 2. But with 3 P14s, 2 P17s and P18s as well as a P12 and 2 retirements, he really has failed to impress in the big leagues of Formula 1. His teammate Yuki Tsunoda defeated De Vries 8-2 in both race day finishes and qualifying this season, which was reason enough for advisor Helmut Marko and Red Bull to replace De Vries with Danny Ricciardo before the summer break. The question now is mainly, where will De Vries' future lie? The first option is a return to Formula E, where De Vries was active for years. The biggest stumbling block could be that Mercedes is no longer active in the racing class, so that means another team must want to try him out. The question is also whether De Vries is tired of the electronic class or not, and would he like to try something new. However, given his history in the racing class, getting a seat shouldn't be a big problem. Sam Bird told us at the Grand Prix weekend in Rome that he thinks Nyck de Vries will return to Formula E next year, as he expects Nyck to sign up with one of the teams within a few weeks. De Vries could also fully focus on endurance racing, something he has done more often in the last few years. De Vries has already participated in the 24 Hours of Le Mans a few times and has experience with the LMP2 class outside of that race as well. The question is whether De Vries is interested in fully focusing on this, or whether he wants to continue doing it alongside other racing classes. A new seat in Formula 1, well, doesn't seem realistic, both in 2023 or in 2024. A role as a reserve driver, as the Dutchman has done for years before 2023, does appear to be a possibility. Mercedes already has a reserve driver in Mick Schumacher, but the team has often had 2 reserve drivers, and of course they already know De Vries very well. In addition, the Dutchman has built a relationship with Williams and Aston Martin because of their relationship with Mercedes and the fact that he already drove their cars in 2022. Finally, there is the option to try a completely new racing class, something that De Vries could be ready for. It could be in Europe, but also in Asia or the United States. Think DTM or IndyCar. But it is also quite possible that De Vries could consider a period without racing, given that he has been racing non-stop since childhood. For now, De Vries has not yet responded to his dismissal at AlphaTauri, and it remains to be seen what his future will look like. As soon as we know, and perhaps he knows, you'll know by staying up to date with all of the goings on in Formula 1 and motorsport here at GPFans on GPFans.com, GPFans Global across social media, and of course on the YouTube channel. Just stay with us by hitting subscribe down below.